Hi guys, this is Liz from Creative Life of Liz, and I'm here to do the pre-planning for the week of May 6th through 12th. So this is Mother's Day on the 12th, so I thought that I would use my spring flowers kit. It's starting to feel like spring, and also I just associate flowers with Mother's Day. So this is the page with the full boxes, half boxes, a couple quarter boxes, and a washi strip. And then this page has the bottom washi, another washi strip, headers, quarter boxes, date covers, and a weekend banner. This is all I printed off. There's more to the kit if you're interested in having a bunch more stuff. But this is all I need to plan. Yeah, so this is going to be a busy week, and I think I actually have a few things to write down in my pre-planning, which will be a nice change. So before we do all of that, I am going to put down the bottom washi, the pattern headers, and the date covers, and I'll probably put the weekend banner on top of my bottom washi. That's my guess. This week, like I've been doing the last few weeks, I'm going to use like this little iHow cat pen from Amazon. I really like how it writes, even though it doesn't look like it should write well. It's also 0.38, which is really nice. Okay, yeah, so I think I'm going to get started on that and then speed you through that, and I will be right back. That took forever. As you may have noticed, I had to hand cut a lot of them. That's because I just use my ruler and slice tool to hand cut things because I don't have a silhouette. So sometimes it gets a little bit challenging. If you do buy these kits from my shop, there are blackout files so that you can use it with a silhouette or Cricut, and you don't have to do what I just did. But I got there in the end, so we're good. All right, I'm just like looking back now to see how I've recently done my boxes. I've had a bunch of weeks of scattered and a couple weeks through the middle. I guess I'm gonna scatter again. So first I'm gonna pick the box for my like quote box area. I think I'm gonna pick this one. Oh, see, look, this one was cut like pretty well, all things considered. I kind of jinxed it at the end. Just this little bit. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you put it the 6th line down in the recollections, it turns out perfect. This is going to become irrelevant, and I'm going to have to figure out a new thing when we start the new ones in July. All right. And I think I want this purple one to go on Thursday. So I think I'm going to do it down, middle, bottom, middle, top, middle, bottom, middle, I think is how I'm going to do it this week. This requires that like both the headers and the cutting was straight. Not really. All right, close enough. I guess that these can just kind of be scattered wherever because they all are kind of different from each other. So I don't think it matters too much how I arrange everything. So I'm just gonna put this one on Monday. This one I feel like is also dark colored, so maybe I don't want it like right next to the one on Monday. Middle. I think I'll put it on Sunday. So this week is going to be busy, one with thesis writing, of course, because that's my life right now. But also I have just like a bunch of miscellaneous things going on this week. My car has a recall and is also due for an oil change, so I need to deal with that. My husband has a business trip he's going on for just a couple of days. But I need to drop him off at the airport for the start of that and then pick him up at the end. And my department is doing their end of year picnic this week, and we're going to a baseball game. So yeah, it'll be, I think, a busy week. Maybe not more busy than usual, but it does have more plans that I'm actually able to pre-plan than usual. So I think that'll be nice, at least for my video. Hopefully you guys enjoy being able to see me pre-plan more than just my work shifts. All right, there we go. That is how it's looking right now. I feel like it's slightly bare right now, but I think it's gonna look good once we get everything else filled in. So in terms of the sidebar, let me see if I have any habit trackers. It's like my little leftovers box. I have this one. This one I think is from Planner One Love, but don't hold me to that. I'm not totally certain. Sure, we'll use one of these. Why not? So before I do this, I only have 2 headers left because I was a monster and I tore one of my headers while trying to pick it up. So it's gone now, but that's fine. This whole mess here will be gone. Once I'm done filming, usually what I do is I pull whichever sheet is like the messiest and has the fewest things. I'll just pull the last few things off and put them on the other sheet for using for planning during the rest of the week. So I'm not going to leave like actual white space really, but I'm not going to like try to press them up against each other this week. All right. And then after that, so that's going to be for Instagram. And then after that, I have, actually all 3 of these go. So these are all leftovers from my shop from various kits. For some reason, I feel like this darkest one is the one I want to use. So I'm just going to do it. So this is going to be for tracking things I get done for my thesis. And then I'm going to put in this other thing. Header. These are called headers. So a tiny gap of this pink is going to show, but I'm okay with that. It still goes with the kit. And then I have leftovers of my spring full boxes. Do I want to pull in this one or this one? For some reason this one. This tulip speaks to me. So I'm going to put this tulip down. And then I have a little space left here at the bottom. So I have a bunch of washies I pulled. Let's see. I have these really skinny ones. I have this slightly wider one, and these 2, they're all from Amazon. And then I have this other really skinny one from the Dollar Tree, and then I have these 3 from Michael's. I don't think I want to pull in gold foil this week, so the choices I make are probably going to reflect that. I think I'm going to put this one down. So these rolls are huge, these ones from Amazon. This is like a very loud pattern, so I don't get to use it very often. especially because sometimes the yellow is a little bit much, but I think it looks really cute there. I tore the page a little, but it didn't like go through and you can't really tell. So I'm just gonna leave it, not worry about it. All right. And while we're over here, I need to put in a little Instagram icon. So I will just use my same Piper Paper Company ones that I use every week. Let me just find my tweezers. These are my Beauty 360 tweezers. They come from CVS. And I think I'm gonna use this like purplish color. It's not exactly purple, but it's purple-ish. All right, and that's gonna be for Instagram. And then do I wanna put something over there for writing? I don't think so. I think I'm just gonna know that that's for my thesis. All right, let's see. Let us move on to our plans for the week. So first up, I need to put in my shifts. I usually put it in quarter boxes. So I'm just going to take, I think I'm just gonna actually take from this sheet since like it's kind of a disaster right now. And I'm just going to pull, see I have all these scrippy scraps. I'm just gonna stick them to my table and hopefully remove them later. So I'm just gonna take a bunch of these. I'm gonna put this one on my hand because it matches the quote box, so I don't want it on this page. I don't care that those match, it doesn't bother me, because they're not at the, like, in the same level of the planner, if that makes sense. So I will be working my usual, oh, and I can't use this one because it matches the full box from Friday, so I don't want to use it on Friday. All right. There we go. So that is for my shifts. I feel like I should give them a little icon of some sort. All right, so this is the seasonal Me and My Big Ideas book. The package is like getting totally destroyed. I might just have to get rid of it. There's these hot pink ones I kind of think I might use. I guess I'll use the asterisks. I was trying to decide what one I wanted to use. These are of course the hardest to pull up, but they also like look like flowers, which is perfect for this week that everything is flowers. I might even come back and draw a little dot in the center of each one to make them look even more like flowers. We'll see. So I feel like they're really cute. And they go with this week. I think I'm just gonna go totally out of control with all the pinks this week. All right, there we go. All right, back to Monday. The other major thing, so I have a couple other things that need to happen on Monday. I need to film my plan with me, which I don't think needs a box. So I could put in like a little planner. Or I could put in the film icon. I kind of feel like I like the planner. All right. So this is a little Avery planning from Creative Cavern Studio. They're so cute. So I need to film and edit my plan with me. It'll go up. This is for the previous week. I just have to film my my after planning and then edit and upload it. That doesn't usually take me too long. And then I also have a oil change. I'm trying to decide if I want to put that in like a box or something. I feel like I'm stuck. Okay, I think I'm gonna put it in a half box down here. Which one do I want? I think I'll use this one. This is like the major thing I have to deal with schedule-wise on Monday. So I need an oil change and also the recall. So I'm just going to look through my samplers because I actually don't have a lot of car icons. I don't know why that has not really been a thing for me. But I just haven't been collecting them, so most of mine are like a strange color that will not really be helpful. I'm like dropping things on the floor next to me, so that's pretty fun. Okay, so I do have this like travel set from the Dollar Tree, and it has cars in it. So I am going to use this. So I'm just trying to figure out which one I want to use. So there's these really giant cars in the back, but they are like a little bit too big. I was hoping they would have one of these that was in pink, but I am not seeing one. They do have like the little trailer. I might just do that because it's not like I actually ever go anywhere with the trailer really. Okay, so I'm just going to use one of these. Stick it in there. Okay, that is my plan for Monday. I probably also need to do some grading, but that really depends on how this weekend before this Monday goes, so we're just going to leave that blank. Tuesday, god-awful early. It's the technical term for this. I need to drop my husband off at the airport because he is going to be flying out for work. Maybe I'll just use these little stars from the same set. So I'm just gonna mark it down right here. I just need to drop him off. His flight is at like a little before 6 a.m. So I'll need to get him there maybe like 4:30 or so. Luckily our airport's only about 15 minutes from our house, so not too bad to get to. Okay, that is my main thing for Tuesday right now. Wednesday, I'm going to pull out another one of those stars. And this one's going way at the bottom because my main thing on Wednesday is I need to pick my husband back up from the airport when he gets back from his trip. And his flight gets in just before midnight. So there we go. That is how the first half of the week is looking so far. On to this half, Thursday. Nothing is planned right now. All of these are going to be thesis writing days. Friday, I need to cancel my Amazon Music Unlimited. I'm just not using it enough. I had a free trial. So I'm just going to use this little canceled icon from the back of my recollections planner. I'm just going to put that down to cancel that, and then I'm going to pull out another half box. I have a department picnic to celebrate our end of year. The last couple of years our department has ordered in some food, and we rent out a like shelter at the nearby park, and then yeah, we just get fed and we hang out for a few hours. So I'm going to put that down here. I don't think it'll fit up there yet. And how do I mark a picnic? Let me see. I do have like hot dogs and stuff like that, and a barbecue. This is from that same Mambi like seasonal planner. eat, like it's gonna be like barbecue foods. Let me see. So I have two other options. I have in this Wonton in a Million book, I have little steamies and sueys with burgers, which is not what we're eating, but it's close. Or I can look in this Agenda 52 book. So I'm going to check this first and see if we can get closer. It has little sandwiches. They also look like burgers, but they're silhouette. So I can just imagine they're pulled pork sandwiches, which is probably what we're going to eat. See, like this is like very burger, so that's obviously not going to work. Or there's like chicken. All right, let me see in this Wonton in a Million at Michael's set. There's also like these little chicken things. So I think I'm just going to use one of these. It's like small, but cute. I think it'll be a good way to mark, because we're going to have barbecue food. All right. That is it for Friday. Saturday, the major thing on the day is that we're going to go to a Red Wings game, which is our local minor league baseball team. So we went to opening day a few weeks ago, it was like mid-April, and their deal is if it's under 50 degrees on opening day, I'm gonna put it at the bottom here because we might go out to like brunch or something beforehand. It's like a 1 o'clock game, but if you go and it is below 50 degrees but you show up for opening day, I'm gonna pull this game day sticker out of the back of my recollections planner. Then you get a free ticket for any game in April or May that you want to go to. So we showed up. We made it through 5 innings. It was about 33 degrees and windy. So yeah, we were already losing like 7-1 when we left. I think the final score was like 13 to something. But we got tickets then for this day. So we're gonna go. All right, that is all I have scheduled for Saturday, and then Sunday is Mother's Day. I think I actually want this one. So I like whited it out at the bottom because I want to put it in at the top. I need to make sure to call my mom for Mother's Day. We actually already gave her her gifts. We bought her a serger that she'd really been wanting. They're like pretty pricey, so it's also a bunch of her other presents for the rest of the year, but she's very excited about it, so that is good. I think I'm just gonna pull out this like pretty big floral sticker from the Mambi Seasons book. I'm just gonna put it down, and I don't care that it covers part of the header as well. How do I want to put it? I guess like this, and then I'll just write in Mother's Day. Yeah, all right, let me see if this comes back up. Okay, that seems better. All right, so I'll just call on that day, and I'll send a card earlier in the week. All right, that is everything I have right now. For me, this is looking pretty full for pre-planning. So I'm gonna go and use my pen and fill in everything, and then I will be right back. doing some fancy lettering, which I'm not totally sold on, but I do like that I mixed fonts a little bit. So if you hang out for just a second, you will see how this week turned out. All right, here's how this week turned out. I love it. It is so bright and colorful, perfect for spring, perfect for Mother's Day. So happy. So why don't we go through everything that I did during the week. So if I don't talk about it, then it's probably from the kit, which is from my shop. I only printed off the first 2 sheets, which is the first page. So I added some extra stuff from my collection rather than printing off more of the sheets. Yeah. All right, so going down the side, this habit tracker is from probably Planner One Love, I think. It was in my leftovers. This Instagram icon is from Piper Paper Company. This weekly box is a leftover from my shop. This tulip is a leftover from my spring full boxes from my shop. And then this flower washi at the bottom is from Amazon. You guys can probably hear my cats running around in the background. So all these little asterisks are from a Happy Planner book from Mambi. This is a little Avery from Creative Cavern Studio. This notebook is a leftover from my shop. This little trailer is from Dollar Tree. And then these balloons are from Beautiful Planning. Let's see, on Tuesday, again from Mambi. These little stars are from a Dollar Tree set. This asterisk is a leftover from my shop. Both these little icons are leftovers from a Plannerology Studio kit. And then this little phone is a leftover from Britannia Nicole. I think this one comes from her Oops set, her Oops grab bag, and that's why it's like off-centered. Let's see. On Wednesday, again, asterisk from Mambi. This little house icon is from Bella Digital Designs. This is a leftover from my shop. This is another one from Dollar Tree. I don't know if you guys can tell, but both here and here I ended up having to white stuff out. My husband drove himself to and from the airport instead of me dropping him off. Let's see. Another Mambi asterisk. This is from Plannerology Studio. This is a leftover from my shop. Plannerology Studio, my shop, and then this is a Sarah Elizabeth Prince leftover. On Friday, another Mambi asterisk. This cancellation thing comes from the back of my Recollections planner. This is another Creative Cavern Studio and Piper Paper Company. This little drumstick comes from a 1 ton in a million at Michael's, as does the Steamy Eating Ramen. It's rescheduled, I think, is from Plannerology Studio, although I'm not totally positive on that one. I had it in my leftovers. Saturday, these little cats in lab coats are from Corsa's Creations. Another Plannerology Studio leftover. This Game Day is from the back of my Recollections planner. This is another Avery from Creative Cavern Studio. Another leftover from Plannerology Studio. And then this burger is from an Agenda 52 set from Hobby Lobby. And then finally on Sunday, this flower sticker comes from a Happy Planner set from Mambi. This little house icon comes from not sure where that one comes from. It might actually be from my kit, but it could also be from Beautiful Planning. I'm not really sure. Because this one doesn't, I think this came from the monthly kit, so I'm not as sure about those. This little steamer basket comes from a Wonton in a Million at Michael's set. These little teas are from Piper Paper Company. This meal prep sticker is from a Dollar Tree set, and then this is another cat from Corsa's Creations. All right, so that's how it turned out. As always, I would really appreciate it if you guys like and subscribe below. That would be so helpful to me. Also follow me on Instagram at Creative Life of Liz to see previews of my upcoming weeks and get full week spreads. I tag all the shops, etc. Yeah, until next time. Bye.